All right, hey you guys, it's Taisha, and who else do we have there? Olympia. All right, so we are going for a walk. Because I did not go to the gym, y'all. It's my period. My period is on. I'm not. I give myself grace. Okay. All right. So anyway, so I was coming on because I have been so productive today. One of the things that I hate the most about business is the administration side of business. Like I want to talk to people and that's it. And so, but unfortunately, I can't do that with my practice. I hired a biller, but I had to fire her because it wasn't working out. And so I have been doing my own billing since March, and I hate it, and I've been procrastinating. So I didn't submit my billing from March until June. And so then I got all the denials because I don't know what I'm doing. And so I had to go back in today, a month later, to see what I did wrong. And so I did that. And so I did it from about 8 o'clock this morning until, what time is it? It is about 3 o'clock, a little after 3 this afternoon. That was like a full-time job. And I recognized as I was doing my billing why I procrastinate. And so this is what I want to say. I talk to a lot of people about kind of working with yourself and working through your triggers and why you procrastinate. A lot of times when we procrastinate, I'm being my own client, you guys. A lot of times when we procrastinate, it's because there is a threat there somewhere. And our job is to be able to identify what the threat is. And so that's what I did with myself today. So as I was doing my billing, I was very intentional about checking in with myself and asking myself, okay, what's going on in me? And how am I feeling? What am I thinking? What am I telling myself about this whole process? And here's what I found out about why I procrastinate with doing my billing. Excuse me, I'm being mommy too, y'all. All right, we're back on track. All right, so why I procrastinate? I procrastinate because, number one, it is very meticulous work. Like you have to be very meticulous about what the information that you put on the billing. The billing information is a particular form that you have to use, and everything on the form has to be correct. And if it's not correct, they're going to deny the bill. They're not going to pay the claim. And so that stress, number one, of having to be so meticulous and be so precise, knowing the information to put on it, because sometimes I don't even know the information to put on it. So that, plus having to be meticulous, plus not knowing if they're going to pay it, plus knowing that my bills are still going to be due at the end of the day, created so much stress that I decided to procrastinate instead. You see how that works? But what I was focusing on so much was the fact that I was just not wanting to do this. I was calling myself lazy, like all that stuff. But when I actually paid attention to myself and the narrative that I was telling myself as I was doing the work, I found out it was something completely different. As a matter of fact, what I noticed about myself is that the part of the brain that requires me to do this particular work is not the part of the brain that is my strength. And so I'm already outnumbered, like right there, okay? So I'm a right brain person. It requires a left-sided brain person to like really enjoy billing. And so that is what I decided. And that is what I discovered about myself today, just checking in with myself and holding the space with myself. And so when I finished my work, of course, I felt so accomplished. I had this rush of feel-good chemicals running through my body. And so I'm celebrating by making this video and by going for a walk to double the enjoyment, to double the celebration, to double the dose of feel-good chemicals that I get in my brain, so that would encourage me and remind me if I feel like I can't do it the next time, I'll be reminded of this celebration and this feeling of accomplishment that I had in this moment. And so that's going to encourage me the next time I don't feel like doing it to get it done. And so I wanted to come on and say what my experience in working with myself was today, because I am my own best client, you guys. I promise you I am. So I wanted to come on and tell you what my experience was working with myself today. And perhaps you can hold that same space with yourself if you find that you are fighting, running, freezing, or fawning in any particular area in your life. If you feel triggered, work with yourself, hold the space with yourself, and work yourself through it. All right, bye.